Blood. The essence of life, the thread connecting the mortal body to the spirit. For centuries, in the darkest corners of the world, it has been coveted not only for survival but for power. Tonight, we dive into a ritual older than history itself. The horrifying practice of drinking human blood for dark magic and spiritual influence. The use of human blood in rituals is not just a tale of fiction. These practices have been documented in ancient cultures, whispered about in hidden circles of witchcraft, and even speculated to exist today. The origins? Shrouded in mystery, but let us begin unraveling this bloody thread. The first accounts of using human blood as a spiritual conduit can be traced back to Mesopotamia and ancient Egypt. High priests and occult leaders believed that consuming the blood of a human granted them the power to manipulate the world of spirits and even prolong life. Blood wasn't just a sacrifice, it was a bridge to immortality. But it wasn't just in the Middle East where these dark practices thrived. In medieval Europe, witch covens began experimenting with blood in their rituals, believing it would connect them directly to dark entities, or demons, promising them immense power over their enemies. And even death itself. They called it the Red Feast. The blood of a human, when consumed, was thought to sharpen the senses, awaken the spirit, and give control over malevolent forces. Witches believed it allowed them to become one with the supernatural, transcending the boundaries of the physical world. In the infamous witch trials of Salem, many were accused of more than just casting spells. There were hushed accusations of blood rituals, where the innocent were drained for dark purposes. Though none were proven. Rumors lingered. The question was, who had invented this horrifying procedure? The name that appears in some of the darkest manuscripts of history is Zankharu, a Mesopotamian occultist who, some believe, first introduced the world to the ritual of consuming human blood for mystical purposes. Legends say he gathered blood not from just any human, but from those with spiritually significant deaths. Executions. Sacrifices. His followers believed this blood held the most potent spiritual energy. But these rituals aren't just relics of the past. Throughout history, there have been cases of people engaging in horrifying acts of blood consumption, some for power, others for immortality. One of the most famous cases occurred in the 1970s, in South America. In the jungles of Argentina, a cult led by a man named Marcos Terán made international headlines. Terán claimed that consuming the blood of his followers would make him a god. His body was found surrounded by chalices filled with blood, after he had taken the lives of more than 20 people. The local villagers claimed his eyes were glowing right before his body burst into flames. And in 2011, a chilling case emerged in Eastern Europe. A group of individuals, calling themselves the Night Children, were arrested for allegedly draining the blood of kidnapped victims and consuming it during rituals. The group believed they were gaining the powers of eternal youth and heightened abilities. These rituals don't just impact the physical body. They say the spirit is affected in ways that go beyond our understanding. Some who have consumed human blood claim to experience a shift in their consciousness, a closer connection to entities beyond this world. However, the effects on the human body are disastrous. Prolonged consumption of blood can lead to severe physical issues, iron poisoning, hallucinations, and paranoia. The curse of the ritual comes not just from the supernatural, but from the slow destruction of the person's mind and body. And so, the question lingers. Is this ritual still being practiced today? In whispers and rumors, the answer is yes. From the depths of the Amazon to the hidden cults in Europe, the ancient tradition continues in secret, passed down from generation to generation of those who seek forbidden power. The use of human blood in witchcraft and dark rituals is a tale as old as time, one that crosses continents and centuries. The power. The danger. It's all real. The question is, would you dare drink from the chalice? Beware the power of blood. For it may take more than it gives. If you've made it this far, perhaps you've already felt its pull. Hit that subscribe button. If you dare.